We're the standard assholes. We're the standard assholes. We're the standard assholes. Standardassholes.com. Standard assholes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show that sets the bar and refuses to lower it. This is the Standard Assholes podcast where opinions are measured, takes are calibrated, and nonsense gets inspected, stamped, and either approved or thrown straight into the trash. I should say toilet. Thrown straight into the toilet by the Standard Assholes. So, Mike had some shit he wanted to talk about. Big Daddy is here with us today. Grease Monkey Pete is sideways for some fucked reason. I'm sure.
I did not do that.
Oh, he fixed it. All right. How you doing, Big Daddy?
Good. Just happy to not be sideways.
I'm happy you're not sideways too, dude. All right, Grease Monkey Pete, how you doing, man? Now that you're not sideways anymore. Oh, I muted you. Hang on. I'm sorry, dude. When I hit the music, I muted you because you were talking. I'm sorry, dude.
That's great. I said, well, you know the old saying, fuck you sideways with a whatever.
You look like you're flying a helicopter right now. It's like News Chopper 6.
Hold on.
Pete and the Chopper.
Pete in the chopper.
We've got Pete in the Standard Asshole 1. The standard chopper.
No, I'm in the flying asshole.
And if you were to ever see the helicopter from the top, the spinning blades make our logo.
Right.
Just a constant.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. All right, now that we've gone, and I'm Matty Rockdeff, and the Reverend Professor Michael Torres is over there. We haven't figured out roles. I don't know if I'm the host, and we don't know who's what. We get together and
It's pretty standard, dude.
standard assholery all around. You had something you wanted to talk about?
Well, yeah, I had an idea to promote the show, and it was promos with the idea that we're going to have a sweepstakes, a contest, if you will, and every time someone shares the Standard Assholes podcast, they are eligible to offend someone.
That's like the prize.
Yep.
And whether or not they win that prize is completely up to the person they sent it to.
It's subjective, and we don't.
But don't blame us if they don't get offended.
That's right. We're not on the hook for that.
That's right.
So,
Pete's yawning at you.
think you've got what it takes to upset a stranger without ever leaving your couch? Every time you share the Standard Assholes podcast from standardassholes.com, you are automatically entered for a chance to potentially, theoretically, spiritually qualify to offend someone somewhere. No purchase, no effort, no guarantees. Just hit share and let destiny do the damage. Standardassholes.com, because someone somewhere deserves to be mildly annoyed. Entry does not guarantee offense, outrage, irritation, eye roll, scoff, gasp, or family estrangement. Offense must be self-activated by a third party with internet access and feelings. Void where maturity exists. Not valid in households with no Wi-Fi, no emotions, or active group therapy. Odds of offending decrease dramatically if listener has a sense of humor.
Huh.
And I'll probably do the speed read disclaimers out straight and then tighten them with Audacity so they're choppy. You know, you know how they go. But I think I've got a few more of them. I think I want to get everybody reading them.
For some reason, when you said for a chance to be offended, what I thought this was like you send it to someone and then they're entered for the chance to get roasted by us.
No, but you know,
Like a direct offense. Like
I'm-
we will directly offend whoever you send this to.
No, we're not going to provide any other value to this contest. the value is what we provide on the show. You know,
Because that wouldn't be standard. That
Right.
would be extra.
right? We're doing, you know.
I also wrote some testimonials because I figured at some point we should do some testimonials from almost winners.
From almost winners.
Because can you really win? Every time you share the Standard Assholes podcast at standardassholes.com, you become eligible for a chance to potentially offend someone. Don't take our word for it. Listen to these almost winners. I shared the show and within minutes, my cousin typed, "Wow." Was she offended? We may never know, but it felt close. Intense woman whispering. I posted a clip and my yoga instructor stopped liking my photos. Coincidence? The lawyers say yes. My heart says maybe. I want to get Ricky to do that one. I don't know. Do I have a recipe that I could share with her that would be worth her recording that for this? I don't know. To think on that.
She'd probably do it.
We have confused older men. I shared it on Facebook and my barber said interesting. He's never said that before. I think he was inches away from victory. So I mean, stuff like that. So I'm going to share this with everybody ultimately, and we'll do a bunch of them.
I like it.
There you go. That's well, coming up after this, we're gonna. It's Am I the Asshole Court?
We're the standard assholes. We're the standard assholes. We're the standard assholes. Standardassholes.com.
So just to break down what's going on for you people, we're not one of those standard podcasts that reads standard "Am I the Asshole" posts on Reddit. Okay, we set a new standard, and what we do is we run the "Am I the Asshole" through Chat GPT and have it summarize it for us. So we're not fucking reading some idiotic. My mom. All right, we're getting right to the bones of it. And you guys read like the Cliff's Notes. Do you guys remember Cliff's Notes?
Yeah.
I remember Cliff's Notes.
There's another one. There's like a different version out there that I think is I thought was maybe like an alternative reality. Like maybe I was the only one that remembered Cliff's Notes, and like everybody else remembers this other one.
No.
Other person's notes.
What's the other?
I don't remember the name, but it fucked with me because it looked like Cliff's Notes.
Dude, I think you're thinking of Craigslist.
No, I'm not. That'd be stupid. So all right. This is the title. Am I the Asshole? This is the first one, and then I think
there is the site Cliff's Nuts, but that might be different.
Cliff's Nuts. That's you know what? All right. So I think what we're going to do here is that I think we have like a panel of 5. So we're going to figure out who's the asshole.
5 what?
Am I the assholes?
Okay.
Right. We're going to figure out who the asshole is in each one. And then we're going to crown the metric asshole.
Oh, so each one has an asshole.
There's an asshole in here. So there's always an asshole. There's always
always
an
and we're
asshole.
gonna determine who
We're
it is.
calling balls and strikes here, but then we're gonna crown the MVP.
I like it.
We're gonna pick which one of the 5 we like the best for the metric asshole. Okay, so you guys ready?
Ready.
Yep.
All right. So the author of this one is 21, broke and working a full-time job. Her older sister, no job, 2 kids, and finding herself. The family has decided, without asking the op, that op will now provide free babysitting, financial help, emotional support, and possibly a kidney. Op says, I can't afford this. Family says, but it's family. Now she's being called selfish for not committing to indefinite unpaid child care. Now, at what point does family helps family become family exploits family?
Right. I mean,
Right here.
I don't know if I think we've passed the point.
to be fair,
Yeah.
she may be finding herself, but somebody else found her twice already. So maybe she needs to buck up and be a mommy. Right? I mean, I don't mean to be a dickhead, but once you have them, you got to do something with them.
Now, this has been bothering me. This is completely off topic, but it's how I wanted to lead into Am I the Asshole of the Game? And I'm wondering, because I'm shopping at Food Lion, right? And this very, very large female human being. I mean, when I say large, she's riding up on a scooter to get something, okay? And she is dripping over the seat. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I was telling
You've got my attention.
when I was telling Mike this story, I likened her to Precious.
Damn.
But then I looked at pictures of Precious, and this girl was not nearly as pretty as Precious.
Damn.
And she said something. She said, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question?" And I said, my first response was, I don't work here. Right? Because I'm wearing blue. I'm thinking maybe she thinks I work here.
I get that.
Hold on. I have to interrupt for this question. It's very important.
Okay.
Did she say that she wanted to ask you a question or ask you a question?
Okay, I'm being polite, and I'm not going to do an impression of this human being.
Okay.
English, although English was her primary form of communication, she is not skilled in it. If you can kind of understand, I'm going to paraphrase so that I am maybe not stepping over lines I shouldn't be stepping over.
You can,
But
you
she
can give it to
definitely
us
did say,
phonetically.
ask me a question.
I was going to say, you give it to
Okay.
us phonetically with no black scent.
No, I'm just saying, I'm trying. I'm
It's the black scent to make it offensive.
see, that's old 70s black guy.
Yeah. That's what makes it offensive.
No, but the old 70s. See, here's the 70s black guy. You didn't get offended at everything. You could do a 70s black guy to a 70s black guy, and he was fine with it.
Right.
Anyway. So she goes, no, I understand that. And then she asked me something, and I asked her what. I repeat that. And she slowed down for me. It made it easier. And she asked me if I had a daughter or a granddaughter that was 15 years old. And I thought that was a weird question. And I said, well, I have a niece that's like around that age. And she's like, do you think grown men should be talking to 15-year-old girls? And I said, no, I don't. And then she explains to me, as she's shopping, riding a fucking scooter, and probably can't carry her own weight, that she, in fact, is 15 years old. And some guy was talking to her, I guess, in a manner. Now, I would have never guessed her for 15, but as soon as I heard that, I didn't think, oh, poor child, I need to point you in the right direction of how you can receive help. I was like, oh, fuck, I need to get away from this person.
Right.
And it like,
Exit stage right.
why are you bringing this to my attention? What? Why do I look like someone you can confide in? Because I promise I'm not.
I am not that guy.
I am not that dude. I don't. Now, I kind of feel like an asshole for just kind of, bailing. But I didn't. I was technically working. I wasn't at that. Like, I don't work there, but I was doing Instacart. So I was like, I don't know. Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Why?
How did that conversation end?
It ended with me. It ended with me walking away saying, no grown man should be talking to a 15-year-old girl, especially in today's climate. As I walked away.
Okay.
I was a grown man, and I had just found out that she was a 15-year-old. Now, she looked like she had children.
But
she said, because I'm 15?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, that's entrapment.
No, I understand that. But she was relaying a different situation where somebody made her feel uncomfortable.
Right. But
why are you bringing it to I don't, just because I look like Santa Claus doesn't mean I can make miracles happen.
So in that,
I always forget you have this Santa vibe. That's why people talk to you.
It's very misleading.
People just look at me and they're like, yeah, he's an asshole.
Pete's dying to say something. No, you had that face on you.
I had something, and then it went poof.
No, that happens to me all the time.
Sorry.
All right.
I was going to say in that inquiry, I remembered it. In that inquiry to you, she's basically committing the same thing. She's wondering, hey, do you think it's okay for a grown man to talk to a 15-year-old? Meanwhile, she's talking to a grown man.
That's the reason I was inching my way out of the conversation.
Yeah, I'd have been like, look, where's the door? Like, okay, poof,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. If I could make the cartoon like, feet, running, that whatever sound, yeah.
The most important question here that no one has asked.
That noise. Yep, that one. Mm-hmm.
Here it comes.
The most important question that no one has asked yet.
Which is?
Will there be a second date? We're all dying to know.
I've always, it's funny because I try to put together a good show, All right, back to this 21-year-old who's got a
This has a lot of hit it and quit it energy here.
That's not at all. That's not even close, sir. I'll have you know.
All right. So who's the
Was she
asshole?
cute?
The 20
Was she a cute? See,
Big Daddy's
I'm
just
not
not going to let
saying
this
I'm
go.
not saying she's an asshole but I'm saying was I an asshole? I think I was. I think I should have been more like. But I'm not going to go to explain to her family that some dude's talking to her. Like, why? Who am I?
was
Like, what
she
was
a
I
cute?
supposed to accomplish?
Hey,
So
you
not a
know-
cute 15.
Do you know what her parents hear when Santa Claus shows up to talk to them?
Oh, that's great. Oh, damn. Do you suppose her name was closer to Mary Jo Beth or Shaniqua?
Because X wasn't enough information. He just remembered. That's not going to do it. We're going to need more information.
I need to get at the important points of the story.
Oh,
I mean,
You
other popular choices are Sierra.
no, Sierra could go either way. Sierra
Yeah.
is equally popular in a trailer park.
Heaven.
No, no. Trailer park.
Nevaeh might have been it.
I wouldn't be surprised if her name was unique. I wouldn't be surprised if her name was literally unique,
But spelled differently.
like eunuch.
Spelled uniquely.
Yes, her name was unique, spelled uniquely. Would you like any more information from me, Big Daddy? Was likening her to Precious not enough information for you? Did I say she looked like Honey Boo Boo's mom? No. I
I'm just making sure.
I pick my likenings very carefully. Thank you.
I'm making sure that our listening audience has an adequate mental picture.
Our listening audience is smart enough to understand.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Let's not give them that much credit.
If they're listening to us, it also means they're not smart enough to hit close on the app.
How do I turn this off? These people are terrible.
To be fair,
To be
some of them could be trapped in exercise machines at the gym.
Also true. I don't think any of our people exercise. I feel like
Boy, I said trapped. I didn't
They're doing
say they
doing
were
a couple
busy
of
using them. I said they were trapped.
they're doing a couple of 12-ounce curls, maybe. You know.
Okay, so we're talking about assholes.
So who's the asshole? The 21-year-old or her family that thinks she's a built-in babysitter?
I would. Here's the thing. It's probably her.
I mean, I'm
why
sure-
can't she just take care of my fucking kids? I mean, her sister's kids.
We've been through this. Her sister wants to go out and find herself, but somebody already found her twice. It's time to mommy up. You got kids,
I mean, dude. How long before grandma moves in too?
right?
You know. All right, so we're kind of figuring the family's the asshole.
Just a bit.
All right.
think it's fair to say that the family is the asshole here. It's also fair to say that the mom herself is the asshole, but I am going to introduce a third option.
3 assholes. This is like a smorgasbord.
So this is obviously a woman who doesn't have a job and who is in need of childcare.
How
So
could
I'm
you
going to go ahead.
if you had a job?
Yeah, you don't need childcare if you don't have a job.
I'm going to say that the asshole here is the worker, the case manager at the child support center who denied childcare. Because a lot of these problems stem from not having vouchers for childcare and vouchers for food stamps and vouchers for other less monetarily advantaged programs. So I'm going to say that the asshole here is the case manager that denied all of these supplemental income programs to this disadvantaged mother.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
I think so.
So, the family then.
The whole rest of her family are nothing but assholes.
That's what it sounds. That's kind of how it sounds. I mean, I understand. Big Daddy's fight for the little guy, but it's is what it is. I don't know what to tell you.
And we are the little guy. We're out here to keep big asshole down. We are standard assholes. We are keeping big asshole down.
Well, the next one is very similar. The op owns a house alone, peacefully. Her sister shows up one day with husband and children and luggage. No warning, no lease, no conversation. Just, we're staying here. She tells them to leave. They refuse. She calls the police. Now, she's cruel and could have worked it out peacefully. I feel like calling the cops is the only sane move, really. You got to have...
Yeah, you need some mediate. Like, if one of my siblings came to my home and I said leave, and they were like, no, I'm staying.
Then I'm going to invite a guy with a gun to come over.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are there more details to this story, or is that the end of this case?
I'm sure there's details, but with the Cliff Notes versions that we have,
we just don't have them.
Right.
Okay. In this case, I'm sorry. I'll render my opinion at last while I'm thinking about this.
No, I think that she was, first of all, there could have been a conversation beforehand. You know what I mean? Second of all, dude, if two people and kids can't support a household, they're just going to come fuck your house up. You don't want them there. You don't need that shit.
I think the asshole here is the father. Because this means that this motherfucker is one, incapable of providing for his family, and
the husband.
So not only is he not able to provide for his family, he's not able to control his wife.
Right. And stop
from
her
not
doing embarrassing shit.
Exactly. This is the problem we have with these young kids who don't understand that the same hands that work can also choke. And these two things are both necessary. You need to be able to work and choke a bitch. If you can't work and provide for the family, you need to be able to choke a bitch and control her from tarnishing your name. That is your name that this bitch is carrying to doing embarrassing shit.
Right. Pete agrees with you. I can tell.
So I think the asshole here is the husband.
Yeah. Yeah. Pete's in complete agreement.
It always takes a second for the chopper to get the relay.
You want to chime in here, Pete, at all? Do you have anything to add besides you like beating women?
That's why he's hiding out in the bunker.
That's why I'm hiding out in the bunker. Come on, man.
We got Doomsday Prep. That's your new name, Doomsday Prepper Pete.
That's why I got a camera on my front door so I can see when somebody's coming at me. You know,
He's paranoid much, dude.
then I can arm the. Then I
Friends
can
like
arm
us,
the.
you're not
Then I
really
can,
that
then I
paranoid.
can then I can arm the claymore that's next to the front door. You know, and
Who's coming at Pete?
Well, it depends if he's sleeping. He's so peaceful when he's sleeping.
You almost don't want to come right on him. Almost.
Yeah, he really shouldn't sleep with his mouth open.
that reminds me, I need to put that bat. I need to put that spiked baseball bat next to the bed.
Oh, don't give away all our secrets, Pete. All right, so Op has the next one is the victim complex friend. Op has a friend who interprets everything as a personal attack. Didn't text him back fast enough, betrayal. Picked a different restaurant, aggression.
Bastard.
Breathed, emotional violence.
Bastard.
After years of walking on eggshells, Op says, "You're not the victim. You just make everything about you, Pete." Friends spiral. Mutual friend takes sides. Was this brave honesty or emotional carpet bombing?
I feel like in this one,
I feel like brutal truth is a public service.
in this example, I think that the obvious asshole is the poster, the original poster, because OP is still committed to remaining friends with this person, enabling this behavior. So the Op is the asshole here.
I feel like there's enough asshole to go around. I feel like the author's an asshole. Pete's an asshole. All their other friends are probably assholes, except
There's a lot of assholes in this
there's a
situation.
lot of assholes in this scenario, Pete.
Assholes. Lots of assholes.
Pete is rubbing the bridge of his nose with his middle finger because this is an audio presentation that translates so well.
That's because that's just for you, Maddie.
Oh, thanks, buddy. But I mean, how long can you tolerate emotional landmines? I mean, have you ever had a friend who was just thought, everything was
Not for years. Fuck that person.
Right?
Fuck that dude.
I'm gonna say about 5 years.
Thanks, Pete.
Now I've been reading this as Op, and then I've noticed Big Daddy going OP.
Yes.
It stands for original
Yeah,
poster.
Original poster.
Original poster.
OG original poster. OG original poster. No? All right, fuck you guys.
That would be original gangster.
All right,
But-
OP has a chronic illness and anxiety. There's a big loud party planned. She politely declines. Explains why. Sends a gift. Birthday friend says, if you cared, you'd be there. Now the original poster feels guilty but physically can't handle it. Is this self-care or social abandonment? Does attendance equal love? Are we too soft now? Or is guilt tripping the real crime?
I mean, the guilt trip thing's kind of fucked up.
The guilt trip thing is kind of fucked up, especially if you know that your friend's got like chronic illness or whatever. You know, they sent a gift, so you know there isn't. You know, I feel like their friendship goes both ways. You know.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say the original poster is the asshole because just suck it up, Buttercup. Go to the fucking party, right?
I think in this
Wait,
case,
no, the original post. Wait, the original poster is the one that's not going to the party and sending the gift,
Yeah.
or is that the original poster's friend? Read it again.
What do you mean? OP has a chronic illness and anxiety. There's a
Oh,
big
okay.
loud party planned. Right.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
She's the asshole. Just suck
Yeah,
it
she's
the
the
fuck up.
asshole.
Just don't be anxious.
Yeah.
I think in this case the
Whatever
OP is
here, I got the best advice for anybody. If you're ever anxious, fucking stop.
I think the OP
Great.
is a pussy,
You should-
but not an asshole.
You're like this close to being an asshole. I mean, to being a doctor.
No, I'm much closer to being.
Actually, you're about. I was about to say you're about that close.
I am a doctor.
That's called
You are, that's right, you are.
that's called an Adele, by the way.
Like being I literally had therapy today for the first time in like months.
Mhm.
And like my therapist constantly reminds me that you can't control your emotions. They're separate. You can't reason
Nonsense.
yourself. You can't reason yourself out of an anxiety attack. I'm like, fuck, I can't. Watch me. You're just saying you couldn't. And I'm like, I can now though. Fuck, I can't. Watch me. So yeah, if you're ever feeling anxious, just fucking cut it out.
Stop. Just stop.
Stop.
Yeah, if you're depressed, just cheer the fuck up.
I mean, it's good advice.
I saw a TikTok. I don't know. I had nothing. This isn't planned, but I saw this TikTok of this woman, and she's walking, and she's like, you know, at this point in my walk, I'm always reminded of the time that I walked up to this bridge, and you know, I was ready to check out. I was about to, you know, implying that she was about to jump over the rail,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody pulled over and was like, "Yo, did you go to the casino yet?" She's like, "What?" She's like, "Did you go to the casino yet?" He's like, "Dude, whenever I see people like down on their luck and, you know, ready to commit suicide, they go to the casino, they win big." So she did. She won $7 grand. And she's like, "I love Philadelphia. Go Birds."
Good story.
It was local. So. That's the like that most Philadelphia way to save somebody's life. Hey, wait! Before you do that, you might want to go play the slot machines.
I got a pretty good record. I tell people that are getting ready to kill
I
themselves.
drive by this fucking thing all the time, and anytime I see somebody's gonna jump up, I go to the fucking casino. And if they go, "I was just fucking there," you go, "Oh, go ahead."
That's the most Philly thing.
My bad. Carry on.
I thought you was somebody else.
Oh, shit.
So who does Big Daddy think the party asshole? Well, you know, let's ask Pete if he thinks anything. Pete, you got any thoughts?
None.
None. That's obvious.
I think for this one, the OP is a pussy, but not an asshole. I'm going to say that the asshole in this situation is the therapist for OP, because obviously there's a chronic condition, but there's a chronic condition for which there's not medicine being taken. So the asshole here is a therapist who decided not to provide any sort of medicinal help for anxiety. And
Right. And also,
anti-anxiolytics are
I mean, not for nothing. If the therapist had said, "Suck it up, Buttercup,"
exactly.
you know what I mean? You know how many times people said to me, "Suck it up, Buttercup."
Suck it up, boy.
I imagine right before every beating.
Well, during, but hey,
Uh,
all
right
right. So
after you exchange payment. All right. Go ahead and suck it up, Buttercup.
oh, Jesus, Jesus.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that under the bridge. They're always very nice.
I know one time I said it to this girl who was in the food line in the scooter, and I was like, hey.
Just get a shirt. Just get a shirt that says, "When in doubt, suck it up, Buttercup."
Suck it up, Buttercup. Nobody gives a shit about your feelings.
Not a little bit.
Not even a little bit. And
Not even a little.
we're going to find out more about how people think people give a fuck about their feelings.
Are we?
In number 5, my in-laws ate my only food. OP has dietary restrictions. Pussy.
Already a bitch.
Brings their own safe food to family event.
Bitch.
In-laws eat it. All of it. Oops.
I mean, that's
Everything else served, inedible for the original poster. So OP orders takeout just for themselves. Now, in-laws say it was rude and dramatic. So is ordering food when people eat your only option selfish or survival? Now, is this like malicious incompetence? Like, who eats someone's labeled medical food?
Yeah, that's really fucked up. Like, really fucked up.
It really is. I don't know how ordering takeout makes you the asshole, though. Like, you ate my food. Now, let's pretend for a second that she's not making this up and it's not all in her head. And
Okay.
and we probably can tell, that this is a woman, right?
Clearly.
Because
I mean,
I'm not lactose intolerant, but I do shit a lot. So
As long as the words gluten-free aren't mentioned anywhere in this, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, that family's the asshole. But the moment somebody's like, well, my gluten-free, whatever, I'm like,
well, it doesn't really give us, they might be pescatarian, they might be vegans, but this is a dietary. OP has dietary restrictions. We don't know what those. We don't know if they're medical restrictions. We don't know if they're Jewish.
religious.
They're religious restrictions. We don't know. We don't know anything, any of the information, but we do know that it was good enough for everybody to eat. And go, hey, that was good. Fuck you.
Okay. I think I have a thought and I have a plan. Okay. In this case, I will grudgingly admit that the family here is most likely the asshole, although OP is definitely the pussy here. My suggestion to you, OP.
Yeah, if the result is not immediate death, then we don't want to fucking hear about your problems. Okay.
No, here's what you do.
Gluten, it hurts my poop. I don't care.
You
Fucking
have another dinner. You bring your own separate meal a second time. And you put laxatives all in that food. You let that family eat your food a second time. And I promise you, it will not happen a third time.
Because like the first one is gonna make it to the bathroom, but the rest of them aren't.
Hmm.
And then you go around and start kicking them in the stomach. You
And
make
then while everyone is shitting themselves in the living room, you are free to order takeout.
right. Now, see, here's why I think it's a bit dramatic to order the takeout. Okay, because it's a family event, right? The food's already been served.
Mm-hmm.
After you've eaten, how much longer are you going to be there? You know what I mean?
True.
Especially to order takeout and then have it delivered can sometimes take a good amount of time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you could have just kind of, again, I think it's the same amount of time if you'd have just been like, well, listen, if I go to your husband and say, listen, they ate my food. I don't have anything to eat. I don't want to make a big deal. I'll eat your grub. Let's go. You know. And what kind of husband just eats his fucking dinner and just goes watches? Oh, you just can't eat. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck you.
I got mine.
I feel like there's more to the story.
Oh, there's a lot more to this story.
I feel like.
Oh yeah. But I think a second laxative laced dinner is the answer here.
I mean, laxatives can open things
A
up.
little Visine in the drink. Easy.
Sends a message.
Bloop.
So who do we think is this week's metric asshole?
Okay, can we have a really quick
Recap.
All right. Well, asshole scenario 1. Ops 21, broken, working full time. Sister, no
Okay.
job, 2 kids, finding herself.
Full
Families-
time babysitter.
Right.
Okay.
Family prefers obviously the older sister is the better sister, or the family wouldn't treat her. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Clearly, she's also the hotter
I feel
sister.
like so I feel like she doesn't know her place in the family, which makes her the asshole.
Her sister is also the hotter sister, obviously.
Obviously, she got fucked at least twice. Right? I mean, yeah. I mean, she was smart. She doesn't own the home. She's just,
She's the ass.
I mean, and if you don't listen, you're the aunt. You're the fun aunt. You get to like give the kids beer when they're 5. Teach them how to smoke and shit.
Okay, so situation 1 was the fun aunt. Situation number 2, what was situation number 2?
Situation number 2 was the homeowner who lives alone, and her sister just showed up one day with the husband.
Ah, right. Okay.
Luggage.
Oh, I didn't know she was a homo.
Ner.
Okay. Homo. Ner.
This is number
Homo
2.
ner.
Right. Homo ner.
Oh,
There's the kids and the husband. There's a man involved in number 2. And we
okay.
decided he was the asshole of that situation. The third one was the victim complex, the guy who who got upset and just from when his friend said, "Hey, you're not always the victim. Quit making everything about."
Oh, right. Okay, that was 3.
Right. So, and then this pussy that skipped a fucking birthday party because it was too loud. It's gonna be too loud.
Okay, this millennial. Okay.
Right. I don't remember. They're all assholes. Everybody's the asshole in that one. And then the one where the in-laws ate her food.
Okay, my vote for the metric asshole is the man in number 2, the husband.
The husband in number 2 is, in fact, The metric asshole. Mike, would you agree with that? I feel like I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm definitely.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay.
How can you be a self-respecting, dude, and let your kids and your wife just roll on up to their sister's place and be like, "Hey,
Look, without a discussion.
without a discussion, like,
Because it also means that he drove. Because,
Right.
as you said, he is the
right."
man.
Right, and they got there.
Right. So,
You just said, "Well, here we go."
Yeah, he didn't say they were lost or at the mall.
Yeah.
We're lost at the mall. All right.
Sorry, I can be an asshole when I'm painting.
You can. You know why?
We're the standard assholes. We're the standard assholes.
Oh yeah.
I was just thinking this needs like a light show.
All right, we're back.
On the Standard Assholes podcast.
And I've got, I got lined up for right now?
Nobody,
Absolutely no.
nobody on the screen.
There's nobody on the screen.
Oh no!
Just a big, balloon knot hanging out there.
There you go. So what's going on in the world of Big Daddy? How did your show go last Friday?
Big Daddy show last Friday at Willington Brew Works went fucking fantastic. I was awesome as always. If you want to see more of me coming up, you can go to the Drip Cafe in Hocassin, Delaware at Lantana Square Friday night at like 6:30. You can go to city-theater.org for tickets and times, or just call the Drip Cafe in Lantana Square to find out how you can participate. After that, you can see me on March the 14th at either the Delaware Contemporary with Fearless or at Chapel Street Players with the Forgetful Squirrels, because I have two shows on the same night. And I don't know.
And you're going to make both of them.
Skip them both.
And I'm going to make both of them. I am going to shake my ass. You know what? I could say that.
All right. So, Pete, how did that drag show at the old folks' home go on Saturday?
Terrific. Just great.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Your dad says hi.
Okay, your dad says hi.
That was funny.
Oh, that's why.
That was fantastic.
Your dad misses you. You should give him a call.
All right. Speaking of my dad.
Oh, you're going to tell him about the phone call?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
But now that you bring it up.
No, I was in the meeting with Mike yesterday, and my dad called me, and he does this thing where when he asks you a question, if you don't answer him right away, like right away. He goes, "Hello." And
It was like Biff.
hello, McFly. And he's
Hello,
done this to me.
McFly.
He's done this to me my whole fucking life. And it's not just on the phone. He does it to me in person. Like,
Oh, I was going to
And-
say, is he not just making sure that the phone's still connected? Because I do that to my friend all the time.
No.
Like if it goes silent, I'm like, "Hello, you there?" Like,
No, that's not
and
what
I just snapped. Like, I'm thinking. But I was like really fucking screaming. I was like, I'm thinking. As I'd been over there all day.
Dude, I get it.
I'd been over there all fucking day.
I couldn't fault
Running stupid errands. You got to understand that a lot of the shit that I do for them and with them is theater. It's all theater. It's just to entertain them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like there's no good reason for any of this. I had to take her to the bank to deposit checks.
Okay.
First of all, why aren't these just going direct deposit? What? Why are we doing this paper check thing?
yeah, who writes paper checks anymore?
And then, go to Walgreens and have all the photos off her phone put on a USB drive. Right. Meanwhile, she hasn't touched her computer in like 3 years. She doesn't know how to open up the files. And I'm busy with something. I'm busy trying to set up her iPhone so she can track her fucking cat.
Did you look through the pictures?
You know what, man? Here's the thing.
Was there at least a picture of the cat?
They're a different generation, you know? Like, I remember in the photo album, there was a picture of my mom on the toilet. Like, when I was a kid.
So the answer is yes. You looked through the pictures. Were there any titty pictures that she sent to your dad?
No, not on those phones. My dad
So you didn't
also...
look.
No, but
So
my
you
dad...
Not
You gotta
on
understand-
those phones. But what about those other phones?
I'm talking hard photo albums that we would pull out and show people. There would just be one with a picture of my mom on the toilet. Then there was a picture of my mom bought this thing that it was all the rage. So you put it in the tub while you're taking a bath and it put jets on you. Well, my mom decided that she also wanted to do a bubble bath at the same fucking time as running this thing.
Uh-huh.
So she obviously filled the bathroom with bubbles.
Oh, phone party in the bathroom, huh?
And my dad has several pictures, of her. Because how do you pass that up?
Right.
So hold on. So your dad has pictures of your mother taking a bath
Sort of.
in the bathtub. So you saw pictures of your mom in the bathtub.
Like at an early age. Like it wasn't. It was a strange. It was Camera technology was new. I don't know. Polaroids, obviously.
The best part about a Polaroid is that you can shake it with one hand. So you can.
Anyway, what was it? What was the fucking story I was going
I
to
don't know
tell?
about that's the best part.
Well, because if it's a picture of your mom in the bathtub, you only need one hand. So you could.
Oh, so my dad keeps seeing this fucking commercial. So this is part of the problem too. Okay, my dad keeps seeing this commercial for glasses that will apparently automatically like focus
No,
to your eye,
they don't.
and it will shade when it gets if it's your transition, but they'll do a focus thing. And my dad's biggest complaint is that everything is foggy.
Okay.
And you can't help that.
No, that's a cataract.
That is a cataract.
So, but he sees these glasses, and to get these glasses, it wants you to scan a QR code. Don't.
He's not going to be happy with them.
I have a pair. They're reading glasses.
Yeah.
But they're trifocal reading glasses. So they're
damn.
So you know how trifocals work.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And with no line. So the reading glasses cut that way so that it's like different varying degrees of magnification where you look.
Yeah, with no like visible separation between them.
That is a headache in your pocket.
If you try to do anything other than read with them,
oh God, forget it.
You get dizzy and fall.
Well, he's stuck in a chair, and he doesn't drive the thing that good anyway. He just runs into shit anyway. So,
well, I mean, get him the glasses. See what he thinks.
Yeah, he's not gonna
get him the glasses. Get him the glasses. Put a little extra foam on the corners of the wheelchair. Call it a day.
He's not gonna forget it. You know what I mean? He's gonna call me tomorrow and go, "Yeah, did you hear about those? Did you find out about those glasses?" I'm like,
Tell him they're on the way, Dad.
Erica ordered for you yesterday.
Yep.
They already came. They're in the boxes somewhere.
They're on
all sold out, Dad. All sold out.
They're on Temu for like $3.
I'm working on a painting.
Oh.
I didn't see it.
See, I was thinking about going a little more avant-garde and like dousing myself in paint and just,
I will give you $1.
You do you, Pete.
I was gonna paint my asshole and then just like
Yeah,
sit on a poster board.
I'll give you $1.50 if you do that.
$1.50. Do I hear $1.75?
$1.50. All right, I'm like, who's got $2? $2? $2? $2.50. $2.50.
I got that cash in my pocket.
How about tree fitty?
Tree fitty.
Tree
All right,
fitty.
Tree fitty. You got it. Now you got to do it. For $3.50, you got to cover your asshole in paint. A shade of brown, I think.
Nah, I was thinking about going more like a burnt umber.
It
is among the browns.
Burnt umber sounds like a movie star from the 50s. And starring Burnt Umber.
It actually does.
You're not entirely wrong.
Mark that down.
But Matt wasn't entirely wrong.
Well, Pete admitted that Matt wasn't entirely wrong.
Oh, there you go.
I've been saying Matt's not entirely wrong for a long time.
See that? Yeah, it's a shade of brown. Burnt umber.
Okay.
Reddish brown. Like you have prostate issues. I like it.
Well, I got a question for you guys. Specifically, something.
I have an answer. I have 7.
7.
That's the answer.
That's the answer.
All right, let's hear the question first then.
No, never mind.
You just take an answer of 7? 7's a good answer.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go with that.
Ah, come on, Pete. Don't be a dick. What was it?
It was something I decided we should talk about it. Not on the show.
Why?
Because the girl was only 15.
Wait, what's that song?
It's as good a reason as
She's
any.
only 7. She's only 17. Like
17.
Wasn't that like Warrant or something?
Winger. Kip Winger.
Well, I mean, Warrant would have been like more appropriate because that's what they put out for you if you did that.
But
anyways,
Kip Winger was Alice Cooper's bass player for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how he got his start.
A lot of people start out with Alice.
And then he wrote that shitty fucking song. It was fucking had his chest hair everywhere.
Huh.
You're going to leave DNA all over that bitch. Hair follicles.
Huh?
Nothing. Thinking about that stupid song.
I scored another microphone at Goodwill.
Oh fuck.
Still I have like 8 microphones to play with.
I have to come over one day and see what will work.
That might be a good idea.
And quietly build a podcast studio while you're there.
Right. With all the different.
Oh no, that's I'm already working on that. No, I picked up a what is it? A blue?
I like
blue on it. Big, like anodized blue metal one.
Big Yeti? Is it the Yeti?
I could be. I didn't see Yeti on it. All I saw was blue on it, so that was what I naturally assumed it was. It was a blue Yeti. It's kind of the screen or the cage over the microphone or over the pickups was kind of mangled. I got it back into place. It seemed like somebody tried to rip that off there, or it got partially ripped off. But I was able to get it back. It didn't completely come off there, so I was like, all right.
As long as the capsule's okay, it should be fine.
Yeah, the capsule's okay. The stand was there, but the only thing that was missing were like the 2 thumb screws to mount it to the self stand. So luckily, I had another swing arm, like what we used to, or what you have there.
Yeah.
That had the right insert on it to screw into the bottom of it, so I could just hang it from that.
Oh, there you go.
But I haven't yet plugged it in and fired it up to see if it actually works. That was on the agenda today, but I went to sleep. I went to sleep. I woke up about 8 o'clock. I was going to get up and just do a couple things, waiting for you guys and do C block, and then I fell back asleep, and then Mike called me and woke me up. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm locked out of my fucking messenger right now. trying to figure out how to get it back.
Well, no, you know what really helped? I found one of these like fitness tracker phones or fitness tracker watches.
Okay.
And it has a message and notification feature on it, so that it sits there and it like vibrates on my arm pretty good.
Oh yeah.
That helped wake me up.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
So do you put that directly on your dick, or do you?
He straps it on his cock and waits for me to call him.
The strap isn't big enough, motherfucker.
That's good. That's it.
It's like, I love show night.
I
saw that one coming.
All this talking about sleeping though is making me tired. So
yeah,
I think we should bid adieu to our lovely audience and each other. Look at that! You did that on the fly.
I did.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, Mike. Wait,
good job.
That has more That has
It
more
does.
striations than the other
It
logo.
does. Well, sue me. I was paying attention to you guys too. So
Does it have more? All right.
we'll sell it someday.
I wish you had done like the what's his name, the Bob Ross or the other guy, the Happy Painter routine with it.
Maybe
You
next
know the
time.
guys I'm talking about on public television.
It's Bob
Yeah.
Ross. You were right the first time.
Bob Ross.
All right.
Bob Ross is great, but the other guy, he's got like this German accent, I think. Yeah.
I can't imagine a happy German accent painting in the style of Bob
Oh
Ross.
no, it's very nice. You should watch the guy, the Happy Painter. Can't remember his name.
You will be happy while we paint. Now turn
Yes.
around and paint the happy trees. The happy trees are green at the top and brown at the
Yeah.
bottom.
That's exactly what the guy sounded like.
If you
He was
do
on
it
public
any
television.
differently, they are not happy,
God.
and you will have to go to the camp. I mean, on the train. I mean, I don't know what I mean. Paint the trees.
Yes, you should do a video of that, or even just an audio book.
Well, we just did it.
Sure.
There you go.
I absolutely
Done,
just did it.
baby.
Painting with Mike.
All right.
We're standard assholes. We're standard assholes. We're standard assholes.
Way longer than I thought. I hit the wrong one. But it's okay.
No, I've got a plan.
What's that?
So you picked the largest asshole? I mean,
Yeah.
No, I think this is good because people could listen to our show to work out, right?
You could.
Because you start off with that hard pump and you do a quick sprint. And then you fall into your rhythm and you listen to our first segment. And then when we go to switch segments, you fucking sprint.
That's right. There you go.
And then you fall back to your rhythm.
We're your workout podcast.
And you listen to your right. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm no workout guru, but I'll defer to our resident professional, Stanley. Does that not seem like it would be an interesting way to enjoy the podcast?
Not only an interesting way to enjoy the podcast, but the only way to enjoy the podcast.
There you go. Don't do it any other way, you fucks. Now that you've listened to the entire thing, you got to go back, go to the fucking gym, get started. All right. We're done here, right? All right, bye.
We're about to be, yeah.
All right.
Okay, now.